Greetings and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included on the MaDiAA colony. We are today, what are we up to? Well, first of all, we had a bit of an oopsie. We have some carbon dioxide in our base. That's not supposed to be here. And while we are in the process of pumping it away, we have many pumps helping. This one, which is dedicated to this entire thing. Not quite enough to actually move all the CO2 we are producing between the distiller and the generator, which for now is offline, I think. No, it's not. Why are you not running them? Did we cut off your liquid? Okay, great. That works out. And then we have our general purpose gas pumps, which are just gonna take care of any excess CO2 all the way up to this level. This weird column, well, the pressure pushed in, and so with this kind of occupying the supply and transit shaft inside our base, it's just gonna sit there for a while. Not that we can do much about it. How big is this room? Was just thinking these doors might be better off at the top. Right, so that's that. On the same note, on a different note, we had a pork shell here, which was wild. I kind of lost it, so I guess it's gone. It was supposed to go here, but this was set to 0, and so they brought it elsewhere. It's not in here, so I don't know where it is. Maybe it fell down. Did I miss? Did we accidentally just evolve it? Not really, I don't think. Weird. Right, and then we have a few pip eggs. We have bees, obviously. But what I'm getting at is that we are about to move our final ranger over to the Jambalillion colony to help out with all these jobs and remove all our critters on our home world. And well, for that we did want to have one remaining pork shell that is tame, not tame, so we don't have to groom it. But alas, whatever. Okay, who's bored? You guys are bored? We already had some quite unfortunate mishaps here. For one, this water is coming from... Wait, here. How is it spilling over? Is it spilling over from here? Maybe. We had the unfortunate situation that there was no power in this world. And we kind of fixed that. Well, first of all, we didn't have enough natural gas, which makes sense since our only production is, well, mostly the oil wells that we have. And so these are not running right now. And naturally the amount of gas in here just diminished, so there's that. We'll have to take care of that. I'm got a bit of a poopy air in here too, which will require some cleaning up, which will require us to be able to get up here. We can't get down into this spot, so I guess build, undo. We'll fix that. We can make a few holes up here. That's buildings, alright. To catch these bits, the heat exchange between the top steam chamber and the natural gas chamber is alright. We kind of want to fix our cleaning loop here. But that's a lot of work and I'm kind of... am I in the mood for that? I don't know, man. In general, I'm pondering whether or not we keep ethanol production here or do move it to St. Thibault to support the the natural gas production there, or rather supplement it so we can export more natural gas. But then again, this machine, this generator, is kind of misleading. It tells you it makes 2000 watts, and yeah, sure, if you make petroleum with a petroleum boiler, self-built one, you can get quite close to that. You only need one pump. 2. That puts him at 1.5 kilowatts. Already a quarter is gone. If you use ethanol distillers, you will need 4 of them, and then some dupe labor. So that puts us one at 1 kilowatt actually. And if you then want to move the gas, well, you need one pump for this machine. And this is 1.6, 3.3, 6.6, so we need more than 2 of these, which brings the generator to below 500 watts actual production. Of course you can just put it near space and vent it, which is probably what we're going to do with the setup. I kind of ignored the fact that that is a thing, and so we ended up with a bit of a mess. Which also broke this natural tile, by the way. Not quite sure how and what to think about that. You are able to comfortably push up the CO2 here, so that is all the more irritating. Do we have water here? If we just could get... This is minus... No, it's not minus 10. If we just could get a bit of water on top of here to permanently get rid of the CO2 and prevent off-gassing, which then also prevents you from ever being pushed down in some weird way that we might not foresee. So we do enable auto bottle, and there should be an errand here. Quickly. Ali, what are you up to? Store payback? What have I told you to? You're already on your way. Okay, that's interesting. Do the water thing. Where are you getting? Yes, of course. Lovely. Water from. Oh no, wait, what? Isn't that store water? Wrong duplicate, okay. Surely all good. Right. Are we cleaning any floors? I just told you to clean floors, right? Yeah. And so first we... Okay, perfect. This can be 200 kilos, or it can be anything else, I don't really care. Here, have it like that. That's all cool. And I was thinking of... We have a limited amount of magma. And we are planning on using this to clean the water. Also, you are not in a good spot. We are planning on using it to... You're still pumping. Wait, hold on. I'm using it to clean the water. So... It might be a good idea, since the other planetoid has even more magma. And more need for water, to just move the salt water there and clean it on the other planetoid. For now though, what is your goal? Because we're not moving water out, so you just make power. Okay, we're not wasting any power, so that's nice, I guess. And you just generate nonsense here. You're always cold. You were supposed to bring the temps up in here, and this output was not supposed to run. Your temperature spot sucks though. Wait, that's the water from outside, which is disconnected. You were supposed to stop. And this is just bringing stuff outside, but there's nothing connected yet. Okay. And so we might want to flipper things around here. Bring the water right to this bomb and to the refinery cooling loop, and that's that for the most part. And the bathroom loop. That will also be integrated, but apart from that, just stop this pump. You should be disabled. What? You should be disabled. Okay. What's your target temp? 7. Okay. Great. And then yes, still some more sweeping jobs to do. I take it. Once this is all done, I will have you bring the sweeping actions in here all together. We should get ready to move outside. All the things in here. Like, this is our magma lock thingy, whatever. Then we do want to have a auto sweeper. Should be in range of all these things. Made from steel, alrighty. And right next to that, we put our thing there, I take it. So I just put you sideways right next to this. We could have you a bit further away for extra rail path, room, whatever. We'll just go all the way to here. This is sitting in steam, so the mass can be higher, I guess. And we should, however, potentially slow you down. You have no overheat temp from what I remember, so we just go like this. Keep the rail cut off. Is this okay? Okay. I just saw some random... this one. Don't. And you below 125 for now. Just keep the steam usable. Anything in here is then going to be moved towards the left hand side, and we just leave it next to our tube access point. Up here this is all nice and cold. The cooling loop is not going to go all the way here, that's fine. The cooling power might not be quite as fine, but it's not going to be too bad. You're not supposed to be powered. You are supposed to have pincher roll. We have one critter in here. One. Okay, there's a second, and there's Dracos. Okay. So for one, move all the Draco eggs. For two, we can't wrangle them inside the shielding room, can we? And up here things are overcrowded. Okay, there's no auto wrangle here because whatever, mistakes were made. We can try and get them in here. Now I will have to wonder if I had... I do certainly want this table up here because of the temps. We can always get a bit of heat from the steam turbine down here. Maybe don't cool this quite as aggressively and just use normal pipes. This should be just fine. Right, you are not yet overcrowded, so we can bring in the critters. It will probably on reload be overcrowded. Set you up to an 8. There's 14 guys in here right now. You do auto wrangle, that will bring 5 more. So you're gonna sit at 19. Well, that's just too bad, isn't it? You're on a 9 too. That should be a 7. Okay. So this guy can be brought in. You might already have used up too many calories. Yeah, well, this guy can then just be killed. There's no point in keeping him. These guys can be theoretically sheared. Wrangle this guy. For the rest we have no space. We have no dropper set up in place, and if we wanted to, we'd need to make another hydrogen room at the top. But we just have to close it off, really. We could, theoretically, put a heavy conductive wire plate here. Just mop this. The O2 will be pushed down. Oh shit. We killed all our pups. Wait, what? You didn't die though. You had food. It wasn't like 100 cycles. That's why we have a printer. Because we pretty much just killed all our pups. Wait, what? It's not too hot or too cold. Why are you guys just really too old? Has it been 100 cycles? I had seen that we closed this all off, which is potentially a bit problematic. Okay, we should open this up. Well, since the buffs are gone, it doesn't matter anymore. Seriously though? 2x. Interesting. That was a lot faster than I expected. There was a critter drop, obviously. But wild critters. Domesticated wild. That should be the pork shells. That shouldn't be that much from the puffs alone. That's pretty much pork shells numbers. It's not like we moved the eggs away. Or did we? This is only pip eggs. For evolution purposes. Oh, are you powered? No, no, no. None of these dispensers are powered. And the ones we did power have an active signal. For one. Okay, that's pork shells. Because you bring them in here. You brought them in here. That's one. Can we get a young one? The youngest is 26. Wait, which one was the first? 20, 21, 26, I want 4 of those. This one's older. Alright. We need to get in here. The left hand side critters are still just trapped anyways. We get these guys, we kill the rest. Put them over here. We really have no more puffs now. That is quite irritating. Obviously there's no more eggs anywhere. That was way too quick. Oh well, there should also be more planetoids, potentially. So it's fine. But honestly... Oh well, oh well. It is what it is. You're all fine and good and dandy. Right, so the potential option to just flood all this with hydrogen. Now this would need to stay oxygen, obviously. The access point could be here. The access point could be on the left hand side. We do have to fix this entry point if we want to bring puffs in again, so they can make more oxalite, if that's a goal of ours. It would be open to the wilds, which also means, I'm not sure how many critters are in there, but the drop-off might not work for wild puffs. But right now there's only 2, well, there would be these 2 and whatever is outside, which is 41 critters, which are basically the fish. By the way, we ever have any... You're filled up. Sage hatch eggs. Right. I guess we'll set you up for sages only then. We do have the eggs. And not sure if this guy's... These guys are gonna get swept, but sure. Then the question really only is, do I flop this only so we can have a dropper here? Or do we just drop all the eggs down and these 3 should be here for the keeping the population up, and then the excess that is being bred is gonna go into the evolution chamber. That's probably the way to go. You guys are out of power again. Well, it's nighttime. And you can't get outside. That's just the dumbest thing. You can get outside. You have nothing else to do with the thing, okay. Quickly do that. The left hand one. And move all of this together. And then we move the rest outside. Wait, this should be... There's 2 actions here. You have to be trapped to not do one of them. And I can't even click here. And you can't get outside because... Okay. That's fine. I do want this stuff outside. That one too. This was destroyed. And the CO2 poopy air was brought into this pocket. Great. Now you move all this together. Move this over. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna go back first. Wait, what did you just try to do? Okay. And this waste, just drop it. We'll move it around later on. You're gonna stay here, take that with you. No. Construct. Oh, I see. But that's a bit annoying. And we have a few janks for the... It's not a problem, it's just a bit annoying. A few janks and yanks in power, so these suits should be running in just a second again. For Amari, what are you up to? Construction material, sure. But first do that. And then these are reachable from the top. Except for this one. So do that first. And here do the left hands first. Okay, the top is also reachable from below. And these are again priority. Everything should be doable. And that's that. That's that. One nice thing is this planetoid, which we can completely ignore. It's self-sufficient in its entirety. Why are you out of power? Oh yes, because this steam room is offline because it's not doing anything, because it's not supposed to do anything other than keeping the temperature of the water, steam, above 105, above freezing. So that's perfectly fine. You just keep everything else reasonably temperatured. And that's that. We could just close the solar panels for good. We don't need these scanners done. Yeah, it can run. It takes a bit of natural gas. We have plenty of that here. We are not going to use it for cooking. It's fine. Right, so plenty of things to do here. You are not made from... I thought you had no overheat temperature. I misread that. Of course there it is. Yeah, my bad. Don't repair that. The CO2 should be falling, dropping temperature. No. Pressure's down by 10%. We have been sitting at 3.3. We're down to 3. What's your target? 3.3. Okay, well. You could be a bit lower. Theoretically. What are you doing for your target temp? That would be quite... it's fine, as long as you have water, it's always gonna buff out. Okay. Okay, cool. How long is this gonna take? What are you guys all up to? Is it a... yeah, it's break time. Sure. You just keep pumping that out. Well, I guess we will after all then. Put airflow tiles here, but for now there's no point. As long as there's liquid in the floor. And the output of the pumps of the generators we're going to build on the top. They can, if we build the jellies here, stables are going to go away. Around here we can put everything in this tank. We don't really care for the temps. And vent the CO2 right into space. And that without adding any extra venting contraption. Alright, you're just running. Are you? Yeah, you keep the power up. Do we still export? You're on 9, aren't you? Wait, no. This one should take all the lumber first. As far as polluted dirt goes, that's supposed to go to the sage hatches. Now everything is spread out among as many asteroids as possible, isn't it? I do want to put the full floor in here though, after all. So there goes that. Huh. Can't quite reach the floor here without deconstructing that, and if we put a build order on top, we can't deconstruct them before building the new tile, so we cannot get there whatsoever. Whilst giving both these build orders. Somewhat annoying. But yeah, did you build those solar panels? Great. For the most part you did. So that should give us a bit more power, a bit more leeway. Not really. Okay, we're not making plastic, we're just moving stuff outside. How far are you away from your target temperature? Minus 15, minus 4. Okay, you still have a lot of power to suck away. You're at 20. You should be almost fine. 10. Okay, not quite. But the food is just fine. If we had light. Which we could use the shine block for. Put a door here. This one's gonna be derpy. We can move the sweeper if we want to. Put a door here. And here, and close this off or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. It's not like we have to substitute our light with a shine bug. Not really. We don't. We have too much food here anyways. Right. At least this doesn't do anything weird. Which obviously it shouldn't. Good. How far have you come in terms of sweeping everything up? You still have many errands here, you do. Okay. You bring in my extra poke shells. Is this 4? 3. There's another one to be moved. I take it somebody's about to get on his way. This can be 8. There's a poke shell ready. Oh wait, what? Why are you... If it is above 1, why is there 1 critter in here? There's not. I see. Weird. Oh, because of you. I see. How annoying. Yeah, we might wanna do a different setup for the evolution chamber next time. One that is not dependent on the critter going the way it does here. Can we get rid of the glossy one? Then we have 3 spots. This one's full. That's 8. Okay. And we just take the baby. I guess you're lucky. 1, 2. And this baby, 3. That will then take care. He's not so lucky, eh? Nah, here. This is the way. Alright. And I did consider moving a full setup of wild trees on St. Thibault maybe. But not really. I don't think I want that. I don't think I want that. Okay, with all this out of the way. Either we do water right now. I'm still waiting for the cleanup job. Yep. Either we do water and then there's the whole red ball thing, and also the access to space here. This one is good. The left hand side, we might want to put a door here. This is not supposed to be the way it is. We might want to put a door here. This can be open. Maybe this is all closed and space exposed. This entire level, like the right hand side. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. And so we can put things in place here with whilst having some background stuff. Things like payload nonsense and radiation stuff, which should be as far, well, somewhat to the right. And then the question would be, like, you want the red bolt, the generated ones, going left from one machine to the next, because the outputs are on the left hand side, and that's the only way you can catch the accesses, unless you just run them straight through, which always endangers your duplicates. How far from space are we here? Quite a bit. Okay. You don't exchange it with anything? Great. Okay, so... You're fine. Okay, great, great, great. We also need more bunker doors. Enough bunker doors to put up a space scanner. Yuck. And we want to... what is up with that? What do we have here? Iron. Okay, well, the scanner was blocked at some point, so there goes that. This is ethanol or something. Crude oil and petroleum. Okay. Kind of random, kind of whatever. The temps are... well, whatever, pretty much. Can I just move you out of the way? Okay, with that. Move you out of the way. We can go do this. Use a setup like so. No, this doesn't. Well, it would work to separate the... what was it? Crude oil inside? Yeah, whatever. We just separate this differently. about the water loop? Yes. Well, there's all kinds of... Let's not go through this wall. Let's go... This is water. And it had to go top, bottom at some point. Just considering where we want our pipes. So we have our general supply line, which can be continuous, and so it can be bidirectional. So I'm just gonna try and set this up here. Water is not gonna come down or back in here, so that should be fine. Then we go up. You can be like different. You can be like this maybe. This is always gonna come out of the machine, so it's always gonna come down, which not going to come in. This machine is gonna be moved anyways. Let's get rid of that. You are general purpose, and you're gonna go over here and up here. Alright. And then let's see. Where do we want to put our power? Our red ball generation. Wait, what? Alright, there's again this freak amount of pressure. Just keep running. You keep making more pressure because we have all this CO2 to this place. Then I want you to make this, open this up, and that again. We'll let the CO2 fall down. This pump will also help with cleaning things up. Sure. Any more actions for you guys? Always. Okay, we have plenty of things to do. Just kind of slow. These trackers, I'm about to say. These puffs, man. They're irritating me, seriously. Did you somehow happen to... No, of course you didn't get free. Well, how would you? That wouldn't make any sense. Do we have somewhere to bring the random food? This one is manual use. Okay. We do. Alright. And you just make tons of barbecue. Alright. Okay. Then, with all this in place, we could get rid of all the critters over here. For one, move the pipex and all that. And they should be put into the appropriate storage. Pip and quarter pip. There. As for the rest, well, you're on auto, and I'll just put you to 0, and well, you're on a 0 as well. And but that's all. Once that's all done, Jin will move her location. Then we have 7 here, and how many do we have on the hotspot? 6 and 6 then. Okay. You made... okay, you're 4 now as well. We can reconnect you guys. And this one was supposed to be open or closed. if we have below 1, but for now it's all off. And also these pork shells need to go away. Well, they don't need to, but it would be nice. I guess moving it all. Well, you're in range of not this room, that's a bit unfortunate. Oh yes, and we're not moving out pork shells, are we? They need to move planets. Oh yes, that reminds me. A pork shell mold, small pork shell mold, pork shell mold. Move these over. We moved our output. We have berry sludge here, that's fine. Yes, you are not in range. You need to be in range of... Well, you can go to the left hand side, theoretically. A bit further away. This one could go here. And your input could be on this value spot. Going up. Maybe like this. I don't know which one's better for power. Let's keep a flat profile and power along one line at the top here probably. You have heavy watts. That would be 1. And that's 1, 2, 1, 2 either way. Let's go like that. I'm just going to copy paste this then. And you go into the wall and over. That's food. And this is lumber, which we basically want to move anyways then. Alright, well. Which, the good thing about that will be, we have the beacons up here. So those are going to be right next to our production. So that's nice, I guess. Alright. Then the red pot production. It's gonna be over here somewhere. We do want to have the beacon here, I take it. Let's see. Close the top off entirely. We have view in place. Wait, this is already... Maybe we put one of these left and right, left and right. How much is on yours? On this power line, nothing, there's one. Tube access. We could get the second access if we just take this line, bring it up and interrupt it. Interrupt the access to the access point. And only the power is going to be interrupted, so we don't actually turn it off, so duplicants can still use it. That should work just fine. Duplicants will be still able to use it. You'll have a very separate power line that we can then interrupt. Do I really want one left and right? That seems excessive. So we go like that. This letter's pretty much gone. Does this fit and is able to connect to everything? I think it does. Put a floor here. Put a door here. Close this off. You're gonna be inside, you're gonna be outside. I don't think I mind this. You're gonna be left and right then. And this wire is still gonna tell me it's too fucking hot. What's gonna get ugly if I do this? Hold on. I can do that. No, I can't. I will need to bridge this, or I need to go around. We also need a watt sensor. what? A watt sensor. It's all like next to the tube access, so that's nice. At this point it might be better to just bring in another one. One wire. Let's go with the watt sensor though, let's do this. Because it's kinda cute. Maybe not steel. We have plenty of all these other things. Just go with cobalt. And here too. And so we need a NOT gate, right? Since the green signal window if current voltage is within this selected range. Nope. I guess we can just, excuse me. I guess we can just use the appropriate range to turn this off. What else in all this? Many things. We can put more on this one as well. We have the suits down here and some scrubber. These are not going to run a lot. So it's going to be just fine. And actually we don't need those anymore. It's a bit sad. But honestly, they're old and you're trapped. Of course you're trapped here. Make yourself useful. Get some building material. Can't do the plastic here without it falling down. Now we can. This is enough to build a tube thingy here. Okay, so we can close off the entire top. Great. Okay, awesome. You go left and right, you go up here, you go up there. Great. Don't need to go higher than this. You can still go outside. Do I want? We don't need this either. Make this a nice and walkable path. And here too. The same goes for this, that, and in here. I guess we have to replace that one. Oh well. There are many minor improvements. You empty out. We have anything. If we go ahead and do this, can you suck this up? No, you can't. If we go ahead and do this, okay, great. That's one out. You're going the wrong way. Why would you do that? Anyways, we have one blob of oil. I guess there's something to suck up things, sure. We can go ahead and do that. We can put you in one of these bits. Separate you and empty this out. As for the rest, it just goes down into our other reservoir. Now I'd say we have some room here to potentially make some nuclear reactor. I just thought the tube access was a requirement of some plumbing. Okay. It was not. We want to thicken this. We do. Reduce the radiation at the bottom further. And then we'll have to remove a few of these bits and pieces. Oh well. It is what it is. You can also mop all this up, mine all this up. And then, let's see, this is no longer required. And with that gone, we also don't need this supply line. Well, we'll deconstruct it all the way to here and leave the pipe in place, I guess. Yes. You're just idling about? Makes sense. Are you trapped? No, you have kind of power. You have red pills? Probably not. Here, make like 55. And don't eat them. It's gonna be weird anyways now. I will have to have everybody on Sokareli Kyria on red pills, but nobody in here. Oh well. Can we have you not move critter eggs? That would be grand. So they're just gonna sit there if we accidentally sweep them up. We did do that, okay, good. You are more or less done. Excellent. Clean this out. Why is there a random? Right, you're not connected. That's fine. Now I kinda would like for this, eventually anyways, to go through. You can reach all this? Sure. To go through the oil biome. I'm not gonna do this now. Or maybe we should. Well, before we do that, we need to take care of a few things up here. Before we do that, we need proper power. We have no power. No proper power. You really do need the ethanol setup or something. As far as not hot enough. Really? It's not hot enough. Wow. And we can't even give you a clearing order, like automatically or anything. That's quite unfortunate. Okay, well. So the thing is, for one, these are outputting 5 kilograms per second. Well, that could run a petrol generator. That could run 2.5. It's way too much CO2. And it's wasting water. Way too much water. So if we do petrol things, anyways, we'd have them up here maybe, or no, next to you. For one, that would be a wall here, a floor, like so. Below some mesh tiles. It would be 4 high, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there would be another floor here if we want to have the second one, which would be perfectly in line with the top of the natural gas geyser. So that's nice. That's nice. And also the bow is kind of close. We'll try to go with 4 distillers. Pretty much, yeah. You would be elevated too. This floor is again too high. I would have to first build the bottom floor though. That also means we, again, change the route for our trees. And make more trees. We can make more trees here. in theory. How's your power now? It's just not great. And there's all the nonsense. Water. It's always water stuff like ice. Theoretically we could have an input port into our tank. We wouldn't want to use that with the steam chamber. There's no point in melting that and steamifying it. By the way, you ever make servant? No, you don't. And we have no cooked fish. Do we have? Did we ever? Alright, we're just sitting at 76,000 kilocalories or taco fillet. You can do that forever. What are you up to? Barbecue? And you're just filling it up with... Are you being weird or something? Did we actually finish that? We did not. Okay. It's not major, but it is to be considered. For now, the reed fiber in here are just gonna sit on the floor. It is supposed to be next to our forge, suit forge. Barbecue. You're moving the barbecue inside of here. Are we accidentally moving that onto this or anything? We shouldn't be. It should all come down. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's not. I don't know why. What's happening here? You're supposed to come down all the way from the top to here. Guess there was an interruption there. Okay. And you were just cycling that. Okay, anyways, we did set up the automation for this. Are you set for reed fiber? Yes. So if we have reed fiber, that's certainly not correct. If we have reed fiber, and this is a lot, you open the chute. And if we have reed fiber in general, you're gonna go right and down, and you're gonna go up. What's this material? Cobalt. Alright, if you're gonna go right and down, then this goes up. So if we have reed fiber after 1 second, just use a filter gate. We don't even have a filter gate in place yet. After 1 second then, you're gonna open up to sending this back home to the old planetoid, to the old world, over our trusty old export line here, into the teleporter. With that all in place, we can now cut this off again, which this is why it was caught off in the first place. And you can now go around here and down. You're connected? Yes, you're connected, alright. Alright, that's our current reed fiber. Move that onto here. Maybe the suit forge a bit closer. How close can we get? Not this close, this close. We could have a bin here, which wouldn't do anything for us. We could make more room for extra suit dogs. We have 5 suit dogs. We're gonna get another duplicate in here. Yeah, we're not gonna get another one thingy here then. Or 2. That's space for 2 more. Seems good, man. You get the power up. Do we have any reed fiber in here? Can we see that? We're just gonna check. We're just gonna check all the retribe on the map if there's any strays. It should all be in this one tile. At least once we set up this. On the other hand, we'll have eggshells here too. Maybe plastic. I don't care for the plastic. We'll have eggshells here too. They should go outside. So we have two goods that are going to go outside. Where's my sweeper? We could put the sweeper here. We could also pick up the mold shells. This one's gonna be overcrowded anyways. So we just send we're probably just gonna send everything outside. That's better, isn't it? Put you up here. Everything goes outside here. Or here, or here. Either is fine. And well, first you go down. We do a check. We need this space or that space done to actually have a sensor. No, we don't need a sensor. Well, we want a sensor, this sensor down here to request read fiber. I like that a lot better. So we will request read fiber from this plate. And all the other goods are just gonna go back home to the old world. You go down like this. We will want to keep the bridge here, we don't need all of that. You be here, below that it's gonna be the shut-off. Input, check, shut-off, go right in here. Maybe, well, this is the most straight line we can get, so use that. It's totally not ambiguous or anything. This goes away, I mean, speed 1 slow, okay. And the suitor can move as well. Isn't that nice? Actually, our duplicate will have its own suit. No, we will want we'll want one extra spot. Wait, is this overfilled? No, everybody's back in home. Back in, yes, okay. Pressure-wise, all good. Oh, by the way, do we have some random room here? I didn't check again for one of the achievements, which should require duplicate or rovers landed on 4 out of 11. Mind the gap. GM OK. First teleport of call. That's defrosting. I thought we had to build the teleporter thingies on a number of planetoids, asteroids, but I might just be wrong. Just take the random water. Thank you. How's pressure? Still, oh, it's actually down by quite a bit. And the CO2 is a bit resilient when it's coming to moving things about. We ever bring barbecue here? We do. Now you can move all the... well... let's see. Do we move all the edibles? We don't want to necessarily move the berry sludge. Did people eat berry sludge? It's 4 million. I don't think so, no. Because I just read 500,000, but apparently there's more. Okay. Right then. Edible. I'll leave the berry sludge. And the cooking ingredients. this is all going to food, no matter what. As far as this goes. Well, you go. And you go away too. And all of this is no longer necessary. That will deconstruct the watt plate. Let's do that first so we can replace it. Alright. And since you are the way you are, it might be sensible to bring this down here. Then again, no, because there's not going to be heavy stuff in here on this floor anymore. We can remove that. We might just remove that under the assumption that the bees and the flowers provide us with enough power. But then, of course, we could just make more flowers, more bees, and thus more power. Can you just stop that for a second and tell me if there's more errands to do? There's not, which means we could theoretically do all of the errands in here. There's nothing on the left. There isn't much on the right either. Okay, well, that's not a lot. Let's just say that. And you move everything outside. Wait, oh yes, we're still missing a shuttle. A meter. There. But you are automated. No, you're not. Here, you can have steel. Target temperatures reached. And even more. Okay. We had a number of batteries here before. Well, we have more over here. Ignore that. I said nothing. There's no room for additional bottle emptiers. We could set up a few things here. Preferably it will be next to the sweeper. Maybe remove the loader somewhere else after all. Closer to the water. That is a better choice actually. Oh well, for now I'll leave it the way it is. You're in range? No. Oh, just this undid that, yeah, okay. Uranium. Oh, yeah. That happens. Oops. You know what? What's your freezing temp? Again. It's like 125 or so. 130. You keep things that is actually colder. Just don't run for now. Maybe just keep it steam. And you might be able to then just freeze that again. Also, you are able to make power, so that's nice. If you don't do that, it will form solid blocks. You have not a mount set. I'll put you to 10 for now, because this is all a mixed bag, and most of these things have better heat conductivity than igneous rock does. Or do you? 138, it's pretty much the interior temp. And you're already down to -7 here. You have no problem cooling the water down, that's alright. What does our water temp say inside the cooling thing? You're -7 here, you are -2 here. Let's say a 4-5 degree increase. That's a third of what the AT can provide us. It's not exact, but let's say okay. Cool. You keep doing this, giving us power. And at the top, the triple shield can be removed. We had that in place because of space. But now we have moved off this sort of shield. Way more way higher. Do no longer use this for sweeping. We have another sweeper over here. You're on a 9 as well, actually. Sweep only all. And sweep the nonsense we have in here. Oh, and we never fixed this lock. Okay. Naphtha is on the side, so do this. It will push the naphtha inside of the door. We close the door, the naphtha is getting removed. I'd like to have a duplicate inside when we build that. Perfect. That's excellent. That's funny. 45, 28, that's also good. Move it over here. Empty that, we close the door. We open the door. Vacuum. There might be a gas that squeezes through. Nope, it's still vacuum. We could just have reclosed the door. So, nothing much there. But sure. You're moving out everything. No, not everything. What is this? Glass and wolframite. So it's manufactured. You could move out steel as well and plastic. And enriched uranium, that's not something we need as ingredient here. Wolframite, not entirely unthinkable that we might want to make some tungsten out of it. But for now, I'll just have you pick this one up, and that's that. Oh, it's gonna stay in there. Of course it does. Something ore. Metal ore. Why is this no longer expanded? Oh well. Right, so there goes that. People on St. Tibo are again bored. That is you too, isn't it? We've been out of power again. It's night. I see. Yes. We gotta drill through here. That's not gonna be quite reachable, is it? We go here. 1, 2, leave this intact. You can reach the rest, okay. I'm sure you're gonna build this later on. Probably. And it's gonna be too high, like so. Because... You're bored, really? Low priority prior this. Don't do X, there shouldn't be any X in there ever. Move all this into the thing. This is no longer a room, but it is also closed off. I kinda want to keep this door. Access is denied, but you can come in from both sides. Which kind of allows the duplicants to, well, access the storage from inside and outside the base. Which, if they can't do that, they'd have to, if we build anything inside, use a suit to grab stuff every time and get them back into base, dropping the suit every time, which kind of annoying. Pressure here is low. I see. You're still running, okay. What about you guys? You are still running quite easily. Pressure in here should be, unless we have CO2 packages, quite good. You can run above 2k, sure. Wait, did I set you up to a... I had you like at 0 at the time because of the low pressure pockets. Oh well, this is fine. And bring O2 back to the bottom as well, because that will help. Displacing things. Alright. You can keep running, that's fine. any picked up CO2, oxygen, will just end up in these pipes anyways. Okay, you're fine, right? You're all good. What's that dirt here? Okay, well, anyways. So we gotta undo that from the right hand side. We don't need this anymore. Or that for the matter. What about this bottom line? Right inside, just spill it. Just spill it to the floor. Wait, there's an egg here. Why is there? Should there be an egg here? I think not. Here, bring that over. That's a bit weird. That's a bit weird, but okay. Alrighty then, let's get to, well, multi-construction. Up here, do we just put up a few, can somebody, no, we'll have somebody do that and we stick with him. Like Leo or Abe or whoever. There, Abe is coming in. Okay. Why can't I follow you? Oh, I see. And since you're next to it, I'm sure you're gonna do this exact order now because you're next to it. No? You want to deconstruct something else. Why? How is this not closest? Why do you want to deconstruct? Seriously, what are you trying to deconstruct? Medical supply. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. I did allow you that. And you should do that. If you can, if you want, if you have to. And I think I'll move you up and just replace the bottom part. Yes, and then we make this whole thing a bit nicer. If it's above, sun green if above, sun green if below 2000. There. And now this one shouldn't overpower our power line. Nope, Leo, stay. Stay around. Stick around. You're just too fast. Hold on. Yep, just stick here. Stick with the tiles. Like that. And the whole top. And the bottom is unreachable from, well, the bottom. This as well. Okay. Alright, so we can also open this up theoretically. Entirely make room for anything else. Or not. Doesn't really matter. For now, well, you need to be higher. This is 1, 2, 3. Can you go through the left hand side? Yes, you can. And you will have to. Or like that, sure. Then you are going to be powering this up like so. You're going to go through here, we're going to remove this part because why would we keep it? Why would we keep it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this would be a top. Okay, now the question about the rat bolts and the beacons and whatnot. How far to the right do we want to have the rat bolt generation? If we put up a red bolt thingy, it's gonna probably be here. So on top of this would be fine for, say, a red bolt chamber. Maybe roughly here. We should use the left inside space. We should put this up here. We can have the receiver on the right. We don't need... There should be enough space for... Yes, there's going to be plenty of space for anything we need. So you're going to go here. This is our seeding spot. We'll want some ladders going up. Things will not be super hot in here. Well, probably not going to be super hot in here. The right hand side, this ladder kind of goes well. You're connected. That's not how this is supposed to go yet. And this chamber is on the same line as the other one, the old one here. Okay, great. So you're gonna be like this. We empty you out. Are you powered? This one would be powered. The idea would be to... We can just disable that one. To shoot everything down here for now. Okay. You are already in almost the perfect spot, aren't you? You're the width of a bunker door. Pretty much, so we can have a bunker door for each of those. Like that's the width of their required vision thingy. Okay, this one's going to be deconstructed, so you shouldn't use power, maybe. So is that. And theoretically, if you are taking power, you're going to be disabled. Where's there? Okay. So it's trying to go over 2k and then it's being disabled. Great. This is not connected, is it? Nope, it's not. Well, we can elevate this by one. It's ugly, but it will work. Also, the left hand side should not be accessed, because there's going to be all the red bolt nonsense. So that's okay. We want to have a door here then. Maybe on this level. I'm not entirely sure. For now, keep it open. And open that up. And maybe things in here, I don't know. Don't know yet. As far as the other things go, well, so for one, we have the seed thingy, which, let's try that here. Maybe a bit higher. Yeah, this ladder should be elsewhere. Like so, maybe. And there's gonna be a door after all, obviously. And we do need to get in this far. This far. We also need a cooling loop. Where's this cooling loop? It's just accessing the general base right now, okay. I guess we can do something similar later on. You're to the right of the white spot. I guess we can try either of these positions for making red bolts. I'm gonna shoot down. There's gonna be an open spot here to reflect the red bolt, and then we have no space for a door. guess we want to move you one further to the left hand side then. Yep, I guess so. Not even sure that it's gonna be enough space though. We'll find out, we'll find out. You turn around, nope, you turn around. Another one in here. You're gonna move also. Alright. And we need more ladder tiles to reach this. 1, 2. This should be in range. This is not so much necessary anymore. And you only melt, you don't break. So the strongest material obviously would just be tungsten or steel for that matter. Just use copper then. And we have one more space here. We could even put this on top, the way it is right now. Like these guys would be overlapping a little. That's not even a bad idea. What's up with you? We still have water cleaning, and the sieve has priority over the off-world water stuff. So we guys are just being weird. Okay. Right, how about our entire... one more world to move things around in. Great. How's this going along? Right, we're gonna move this up. 1, 2, 3. There's space for 3 and a 4th. Probably only one generator. No, that's 1000 watts. That's all it's gonna give us at best. It's kind of sad. What about the water down here? 400 kilos. That's a lot. If we open up the bottom, the side here, we could drop a bit of that, or most of it, while still maintaining a liquid lock on top and preventing any weird super pressure, which honestly can just push left and right and not cause any damage, but free water. Do we want to make this wider? If we did that, nah. What we do want here is to... Are you smaller? You're smaller. Maybe put you on the left hand side, right hand side. And what we do want to do is have a chimney to just push the CO2 to the top. AKA all this left hand side nonsense is going to be vacuum. So for one, I'm going to close this off with a full floor. There's also going to be a tile here. There's also going to be a tile here, which needs to be airflow, because on top of this we have water. And the water mustn't go down actually. Well, if there was water here and this was a solid tile, it would just flip over the diagonal and this would eventually become vacuum. And then the poop water below would start off-gassing. And we don't want that. With you on the side like this though. And this and that in place. The floor below here could be normal. You just have your blob. And after this, there's a case to be made for just aligning things. Like so, maybe. As far as wild plants go, pinch of peppers, there's nothing here we are really missing out on. So I guess that's all fine. We're gonna close off this and that. And over here, this is all fine and good and dandy. And then just open this up to space. And put a liquid block here. Do we by any chance want to make a more stable liquid block? No, we do this and put naphtha on top. That's good. Radioactive? No, not that one. Not that one. Do we have iron here? Why? No, naphtha. Here. 22 kilos. It's gonna be plenty to keep all the CO2 in place. Right. Oh. This is gonna be a heavy watt thingy. Such a thingy. And so is that. All of that. Not this one. That still needs to be a water or whatnot. Oh, that sucks. Well, gotta go one higher still. Okay, there needs to be a solid tile on top. Am I in the right order of things here? And can you still reach that? No, you can't. Just open this up for a quick sec. Here's poopy water. Here's normal water. Do we have any normal water? No, of course not. But we can make more. We can just mop stuff up at the bottom. First we want poopy stuff anyways. So we can fill this layer. Also we might want to have some... we might want to have a few things. Like a reservoir. Not really, we can put that anywhere else. We maybe put this above on a separate layer with some priority nonsense. Yeah, but this needs to be water left and right. This would just flip positions if we don't. And then maybe some water on top to prevent leakage, or some solid tile. Either is fine. If we do something solid on top, this could just be a wire connection plate thing as well. That works. Empty that. Well, I guess this bin just goes in here. Your top. Not gonna be quite... You're not gonna be quite level here. Oh well. Things will happen. Just how it is. Open all this up then. And this reservoir will go up. We still do need the battery. Well, shoot. I can already see all these distillers moving to the left hand side. It's just how it is. Yeah, whatever. So you go inside here as well, after all. Maybe we build a second one to get a bit of a buffer. Make use of solar. Do we put the batteries further away? Sure, whatever. You are made from gold. Seems good, man. This bin can be wherever. Probably just here for now. And we have room for 1, 2. We do. Perfect. Okay, great. And you two are just trapped, aren't you? Nope, that's somebody else entirely. Great. We never fixed the kitchen part. So You can be like whatever. Can we reach this? This one we can reach, yes. We go up. Did we put in place the rail? The right hand side part we did. Not yet the shutoff though. Things in here are not super cold. Let's do that. Well, shoot. We need an end gate and we need a sensor here. I just realized we do only want to send things out if it is reed fiber down. So there's that. You still can reach left and right. If I put you in this spot, get all the poke shells. You need to be turned to the side. This is the signal coming up. This is going to be the check for... This is going to be the check for reed fiber. Now if we request reed fiber from the bottom, and we have reed fiber, we will do a reed fiber. That's probably the best spot. We will activate the gate and send something down. So we do that, this, and we could theoretically move you further to the left. We should certainly try this. It's getting a bit convoluted, a bit of fool here. Thing being, we can move this further to the left if we wanted to. For now, just have an auto repair. We can move a few more things around later on if we really want to. Are you moving the wire to the reed fiber? No, don't do that. Don't pick that up. Pick all the other things up. Alright. This, that, and that goes all the way. We have power in here. We will have you, and all the way to here. You guys are like trapped. You didn't rebuild your suits, I see. And you don't have oxygen in here. How unfortunate. Okay, that should fix your stuff though. Your XSCs and whatnot. Choose duplicate, yes, no. Maybe, I don't think so. What do we have here? Taking medicine. That's all fine and good and dandy. Have you built all these bits and pieces? You have. Are you in the same line as this? Yes, you are. Just go straight up. Let's not connect you yet. You do 50s, 55s maybe. Alright. You are not doing anything right now. I do wanna... It would be good if you keep you all usable for now. Oh wait, are you in the wrong spot? No. Yes, maybe. I moved this one by 2 tiles because I thought I might need the extra space. And I moved this part only by 1 because I wanted to move it by 1. So let's just move it by 1. And so this goes down. These leather parts, we still need those leather parts until now. So just go ahead and do put in. What's this made from? Lead? That might be problematic. There might be some red bolt nonsense. Let's just go ahead and do steel here. We've made plenty of steel. We have like half of 100,000. Whatever. Here, connect this. You do then after all go here. This one goes left, you fill this up. Up. We can always extract things from here. You should up. Can we deactivate? This one's deactivated, we can just cut this off. Yeah, that would shoot you into space. Wait, what? You just go up. No, you're activating this. You always go left and then either left and or right. So we activate this one by shenanigans. You go here. That's... You're the same. That would activate this one as well. If we just shenanigans this around like so. So that would mean we move you right to the right. And the thingy here to move this down. And you can just double use this path. Fill up the red bolt chamber at the bottom. And we can check if we can make red bolts in here. Okay. Then we're gonna be away for just a second. Be right back. Alright, you did good? Okay, great. So, we'll have our line of turning things on. And as soon as we request anything, this is how to request line. If anybody requests anything, rockets, diamond presses. Right, I forgot about the diamond presses. They do need space too. And, well, we can have a double layer here of stuff, I guess. But as soon as you start and try to... As soon as you start trying to move radbots in two directions, the automation becomes unreasonably more difficult or complicated. Why is this one made from lead? That sounds like a mistake. Also, this is not required to be steel, so let's just go. This one can be lead. It's on the wall. It's gonna be fine. Right. So for one, only if we request stuff should the actual generator be on. So there's that. And if we then do request stuff, but rather this is on, so we have a double nut. This is on, so you are off, and so, or rather if this is off, which means nobody requests anything, this one is on, which turns off this NOT gate and the red bolt chamber output. So that's gonna be disabled for good. And then we have our red bolt sensor again. Is that in here? Yes, it is. You check. For red bolts. Let's make this out of something a bit more sturdy, a bit more heat resistant. And if we have set up a seed for 200 seconds or 400 seconds or whatever, 100 seconds I so require, you will keep the chamber from shooting more stuff up by doing that, giving this NOT gate a positive signal, which turns everything off. Great. Radiation in here should be just fine, right? Unless you go, yeah. Unless you go to the side here. And that really makes me think we should have these payload things above with a stable, very thick wall in between, maybe. By the way, can we use the red bolt wall thingy, the plate? We should be able to build a building on top of that, right? So we can do this. Do you have a automation input? No. That would have been really good. Well, I guess we can still have a deflector before. So you could have a deflector that... Like we have a line of red bolts going through here. Right? Like this one. The excess, it goes to the top. And then we just fly it sideways. Like so, on 4 height. Yeah, 4 height sounds somewhat safe. What's that? Alright, that's our random stuff going to the top. 4 height sounds somewhat safe. You're not doing anything yet. You go to the side, you go be disabled. Undone. You will be undone. What are you sending outside? All this nonsense. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Just don't. So we are out of interplanetary connections. That's fine. We don't need that right now. We gotta make some room here, and honestly, I don't want you to have any weird signals. Wait, didn't you just... Are you empty? Oh, okay. You tried to shoot something. You're not filling the rocket. You allow for this. Gonna revisit that in a bit. Yeah, how about... Why do we have some radiation from space? Again. Here. And some power as well. It should be enough. 300 per cycle. Wait, what? That's so much. It's actually quite a bit. Makes me think we might want to open this up. We might just want to open this up for now. Have you generate red bolts? It can even help with some extra red bolts, sure. This gate, this thing. You just get a extra switch, so we can turn this on and off at our own discretion. We do want to be able to reach this and remove part of the bottom here. Alright, 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 and also maybe be able to go through here. Still slowing things down. Yeah, do a few things. How is my... No lead? Great. I don't really care for lead. Just use whatever you have. The output goes here. You go down. You're being... I see. Right, for now you have red all the time anyways. Because you have nothing coming from the tower, from the bottom yet. You have this. You're not connected. And we need to put a bridge inside. So you know which direction to go. So just put the bridge. What are you doing? Did you just move something? Did you just... I felt like something moved. You're not connected, right? No. There's no way. Make this a bit more clear. We put this here. Disconnect that. Maybe disconnect it here instead. This goes out, this goes down. You are disabled. Turned off. And then on the top. Element sensor goes here. Okay. You guys done with most of the things? Alright, what are we missing on the top? I have no idea why this is not closed off properly. Can you get outside? You can get outside, right? You seem to be unable. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a-okay. Yes, everything has to go to the left because... Well, that's just how that's... the chlorine. I wouldn't mind having the chlorine in the tank because we don't have that much. Hydro we can just make. So, as for now. I'll allow you to do this and that. I do want to keep the bleach stone for now intact, I guess. First build the storage for it. Yeah, this should also just go down slowly but surely. And you can open here. You can open down here. You can open this up down here and have it all drop to the bottom or drop in here or whatever. Can't go down this path yet. Here we have some openings. You can go up, yes, this, and just have it drop. We did already ditch all the chlorine on the right hand side, didn't we? And yes, power is low. I know. We can't even send over the wood now, can we? Oh well. More importantly, you are generating red bolts. Don't send them yet, we're just accumulating them at the top here. Okay, so you're online because of this switch. Great. So diamond press. How many? I don't know. How much power do they need? Just like diamonds, we don't really... 240. It's not that... Oh wow, how big is that? Is this 3 or 4? 5. That's 5 high now. Okay. So this would be our top floor. I guess we do have plenty of space. We could even go ahead and put a red bolt joint plate here after all. Not sure how this is going to affect our generator. Probably negatively. I kind of like this though. The whole automation shebang. Yes, well, no. Well, many things to do. Are you by any chance randomly generating stuff? Oh, you have 66 red bolts. Okay. What do you have? 22. We can have you shoot things over here, over this guy. Over this. You're gonna go down. You go in the red bolt thing, you go like this, that and over. Make sure this one's on. Things are going to be weird. You're online. You're online. But there's nothing here. You are always on. You're always shooting right. You're on. You're going nowhere. That should, in theory, go in here, go up, turn, down, right, here, and into our chamber. You have power, right? No problem, you have power. And didn't even hit the duplicant. Isn't that nice? Okay, great. And you're online because I don't know why. because we have this whole line online, yes. And so you're not shooting because we only have 45 red bolts. Like, can we just do like 11? Right, so you're online. Next time we do 55 or so. And you're gonna flash back and forth. And are you generating flashes? You are. Okay, great. That makes us a lot of red bolts. Easily and quickly filling this up. Assuming the duplicates are not killing themselves in here. There's always that. Let's make sure we block them all. That seems good, man. Okay, we kinda can't reach the top here yet. I hate it. I hate the size of. I hate the size of the diamond press because we can't reach as far as we have to use it. We also need more power wires, won't we? We have some room here to do that. That's okay. But yeah, we can reach this from the top, I guess. So no problem there, really. But still, let's see, how wide is that thing? Three tiles. I guess a sweeper can only reach so far. Wait, can he even reach the bottom? Can a sweeper even reach the bottom for these guys? No. So don't build this at all, thanks. You can at best service two of those. Okay. And then there's gonna be space in between them. And then there's this guy to redirect things. And that guy. So this one will take any excess from the chamber. We really have to restrict duplicate access to. So there should be a door here as well to keep you outside. You're still flushing? Well, you're empty, but yes, probably. Yeah, you can just send those 444. Can you? Are the duplicates gonna kill us themselves? Probably not. Alright, you're waiting because you're supposed to. Because normally we would have more red bolts here that keep making more stuff. Let's reset that real quick. And then go back to 400 seconds. Okay, you're still flashing more stuff. Great. Then we restrict access through here. We could have you a bit higher. Shoot like this. Over the corner, making this a bit more safe. Not entirely safe. Wait, no, we can't. You would shoot here, here, and then here. Well, we can catch the red bolt here theoretically, I think. Or just restrict access. Make this nice and clear cut in 90-degree corners. You go up. We can't shortcut this. Not without moving the sensor, this is fine. You go left. And then... whoops. We do the diamond press. We could even disable that one with the interplanetary level at the top and redirect things towards that one, so he can request things out of the red bolt line, let's call it that. The red bolt supply line. I'm still not accustomed to the side of the diamond press. That's not in stations, that's in refinement, I'm sure. And there it is. Are you having an overheat temperature? 75 degrees. Let's just go ahead and use steel. Well, where's your input to begin with? Okay, that's not... What other buildings would we have here, theoretically? For one, it's above duplicate head level, so that's good. So we can just do that. Deconstruct this tile. Worst case, we need to put another door top to prevent duplicates from being idiots. We do need you to be sideways though, which means we cannot deactivate. Oh wait, yes, we need to bring this up. We do need you to go left, and we can't put a interplanetary loader on top of this. This is making it unnecessarily difficult. Well, we could make more space at the top. To have more clearance to put stuff in place. But do we have enough room on the left hand? We have enough room here, really. I just don't appreciate moving stuff the extra distance. We have to move it all the way here anyways, but you know, could just all be a bit closer together maybe. A bit more cozy, a bit more, you know, familiar. Interplanetary launcher. So we could put you here, theoretically. Your input eventually would have to go here, but though. So we'd have you. Next one is here. We put a sweeper in the middle, which doesn't work. This will be turned on when you request something. There's no room for a sweeper then. Yes, there. So, also no room for a storage bin unless we make this wider. So I guess we make this wider. Then we have room for a storage bin as well. You made from aluminium. That's steel. We should just go with steel. We should also go to the best planet, the planet with all the extra iron mines. Get more iron, make more steel. Steel, best elements. Right. Anyway, so we could put the thing here. We don't have room to the right hand side. If we move it one to the left, which we can. You're steel. You're steel. So if we put you, we can put you all the way to here. I'm sure you should just right through. You two flip positions. You go on top like that. Go on top of like that. No. No, not exactly. Doesn't work. We can do one more. We can go one more tile to the right here. So you go here, you go there. This is all aligned. You get a thingy in here. You get a thingy in here. Then the question is, how do we bring that out? We can't. Again, I never accounted for this. I just omitted it right this second. You would be fine. We could bring you up, we could bring you over, we could bring you... We could have you shoot like this. You know. But we would have to have this plate here anyways. We can't change the direction of the rod bolt joint plate's output. So you would need to be aligned. Which this one is nicely aligned, this one not so much. We can't really have you. Pum, pum, pum. just doesn't go well. You don't have to have that many launchers all crammed together, it's fine. We might not even need any of that. Might not even need this one. Don't overthink things too much here. For now. We make the room, we put the launcher thing in place. For now. Maybe make these tiles out of plastic. Yeah. Having the launcher on top also means oh yes, okay, sure. Get some nuclear waste. Having the launch on top of it also means we have to have clearance to space. And this is for white. I'll take it, let's see. The center of this tile is where the duplicates will work on. This is the seed tile of the thing. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, this should be where we have clearance then. So mark this like so. And that also dictates where our launcher would go. So the duplicates are not standing. Good job, game. The duplicates are not standing in the radiation too much, which unfortunately we can't quite put you here because that puts the joint plate on the same spot as the diamond press. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Can we make this nice somehow? I don't see it. I don't see it. Again, we can make this, we can push this all a bit higher. That should fix things. That would fix things. The fallout is not going away, is it? Not quickly anyways. Oh well. How much do you have, by the way? You're pretty much full. Are you still running? Okay, the seed is for some reason empty. This thing is like... No, it's not. I thought it was. I thought I didn't see anything. But yeah, this is full, so just chill. And I put you to like 55 again, so you are more granular and can fill this up incrementally. And not overfill it too hard. We could always put a second thingy over to the side here, which would be quite efficient as well in terms of generating red bolts. Pretty much doubling our output. So there's that. If we moved you one to the left, which is a good idea. Payload, and we put interplanetary launcher. Put you up like this. After all, your clearance would be just fine in terms of everything really. Excuse me. And we can just go ahead, put a request thingy here basically. That's good. That's that. Wait, can we do you? We could have you like this as well to close things off, except there's no automation input for these wall thingies. I'm not sure they fixed that or added it with the DLC, with the next patch, but oh well. Oh well. Right, anyways. So we want you to... 1 second. Okay. We'll want you to... this is the output. Sends a green signal when full. So when green, this should be red. So again, easy and not gate. And unless you are full, you request more stuff. And here on top, it's pretty much the same. You request more stuff. Gotta get you all the way to the bottom. Just start with the NOT gate. You might not need to use steel though. Start with the NOT gate, you go down here. This is gonna be turned on if you're not filled up. So you're gonna request stuff. Damn it. Right. You're gonna keep requesting stuff. There's no power here, so you're probably not gonna work. Okay. Why is this so big? Okay. Yes, build that real quick. Payload. No. It's doing the same thing, it's shooting payloads. Why can't you? Okay. It's so unnecessary. Okay, anyways. So there goes that. You go up. Well, here. You gotta go up here anyways. So use that wire. Use steel, because things might happen. There's gonna be this part. We're gonna put this in place later because I say so. Did you just stop generating stuff? Yes. Wait, did you? You're not yet, you're on. You're still waiting. You have no seed, why not? You seem off. Okay. Okay. Maybe the 400 seconds are not correct after all. And you know, you're still running. Okay, great. You're gonna fill this up now. Oh, we have no power. Sure, we have no power. Great. Anyway, so there goes that. This goes over here to space. Wait, didn't you? I thought you put this in place. Right, for now we're just gonna lose all the red bolts. You know what? Just don't. Just don't. Right. Anyway, so you're gonna request things to come up. You also need to request things to come from the actual bolt thing on the side here. So I need you on this line. Right, I could just hook you up either here or here. Either is fine. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 in theory. Down here would be a bit nicer in terms of having all like you know, neatly in line, and we need to make sure that this signal doesn't activate you, so there's gotta be another no delay buffer or filter here. I'll just use a filter in case we forget to set it, so it would only start requesting a bit later than it needs to, instead of requesting for longer than it needs to. Alright, you're still generating stuff. Flashes are a bit inconsistent obviously, but when they come hard. You still have no power because duplicants are smart. You should be connected, right? Because I feel like the guys are not using the thing. Okay, they are using the thing. Okay, and you're a bit unlucky. Okay, there we go. You have a recipe. Put you on 1. That put this up forever. We don't need coal for anything. We could just use coal generators. For power. For easy power. Just a thought. Right. You guys are also to be removed. Since I'm just looking at you right now. Hello, Leo. How are you doing? Okay, you're full. You are not full. Well, you are, holy hell. 2000? No, making diamonds. Yeah, for now we're just setting up some more radiation stuff. I guess I'll set you to 0 for now. Apparently the timing is off after all. Yeah, I request more red bolts. Basically we are for now just redesigning our red bolt thing. Getting rid of this old abomination. I have no idea how quickly the red bolt, the diamond press is working. Haven't built that thing yet. Here, some stuff for coal, some stuff for automation. What do you want? Oh look, coal, as if they know what we are doing. I think we have plenty of coal though. Yes. Nothing happened to Leo here. He's totally fine, he didn't get hit by any flashes of radiation or anything. Coal? No, coal. Coal? Yeah, that's coal. 840 tons. Circuit overload? Oh, I know why. Oh, I certainly know why. Because we've been out of power. Fucking snow. You've been out of power, haven't you? Are you running? You're not running at all. Okay, great. We do want some automation here. Like so. Actually, we have quite a bit of power. So how did you get to overload in the first place? Do we really have too many things that can run simultaneously? Most of these should be like peak stuff. Unless you're sitting on the benches. And the power production, the red bolt production. Are you at all automated? You're just... Yeah, no, you have a power shuttle. That makes me wonder all the more. Oh, by the way, you could be in the depression that accumulates some liquid, so you can't off-gas. Ever. No matter what. And we still want to have a... Nope. We still want to have a chimney here to get rid of the carbon dioxide from our coal, from our petroleum generator. Make this into proper stuff. You have the battery connected. I put all of these in place. You're gonna be kind of hot. That might become a bit annoying. You bring that in here. First things first. Let's fill the right hand side part first. Yeah. That's gonna be our backup line. Then go in here and fill this one up. Well, and basically... Well, for now, put these things in place and give me a bit of water real quick. Do we have anywhere to push that into, to vent that water in here? Is this sweep only? Let's make that a thing. Also, yeah, this is gonna be a bit ugly. Until we have plenty of power. How much coal do we have here? 145 tons plus whatever is in the world. Fine. Yeah, you happen to mop this up already? No. I do wanna... How do you feel like being part of the hot potato? I've seen you mention that in what? In the Discord. I wouldn't mind. Sounds like fun. Getting to play with a base that's not entirely planned through by your own mind. And you might just be interested in making the hot potato real hot. Having me make the hot potato go real hot. I don't know. Having something like... I don't know. We could do something like this, just worse. And you thought that'd help. Yeah, I'm torn between making things easy and making things dangerous. So maybe the first time around I'll make things easier for everybody. The second time around maybe not so much. I don't know. Make them dangerous so that if people try to decon it, screw the base. Yeah. It's gonna be difficult to do that in 50 cycles. Well, at least at the beginning. And if the base is still struggling. But then again, we are playing on normal difficulty, which means we can have twice the duplicants, twice the workforce. So there's that. You're still requesting red bolts, right? So let's connect you. Is this all? This is all connected, yes. You are supposed to be on 0. You are still generating red bolts. Yeah, should be coming up here then. Except the game is not proper. Oh god, I hate that so much. I wish we had the next patch in place. Alright, I gotta check for whether or not... First we need bunker doors, and then we need to check for bunker doors being open or closed. As right now... Wait, did you just shoot that away? Oh yes, because we deactivated you. I'll keep you online. Are you ignoring the door? That would be kind of annoying. Yes, of course. Of course you're ignoring the door. We can close this one off. There's gonna be a dead end. You have no need to go into this dead end. That should help. Right. Then we gotta open up space. What's your thingy here? Like so. I'll leave this turn in place, so everything should be in range for the most part. And then we need bunker doors. Yay, fun. And we need somewhere to... how do we say that? Decipher space to... We need another telescope. We need a scanner thingy. Guess we can put one here. Oh my god, we need so many bunker doors. We don't need any of that though. Well, we'll probably need this stuff at the bottom again. But whatever. And tuck this water away. Yep, let's tuck this water away. You're still taking damage. Damage. What's on this line? How about you stop running? Yeah, sure, adding a second red bolt generator doesn't help. You have no clearance yet. Wait, did I connect this? No. Why are you... You're not... Oh, great. Yes, you... Smart. There. The diamond press is still requesting more red bolts. but I was sending them to the payload launcher, which wouldn't accept red bolts because no clearance. Get rid of the bridge. Alright. Bunker door. How far to the top do I want that? All the way to the top? No, no, no. Auto miners can't mine. Nope, auto miners can't mine the uranium. We want a few chrome molding things on top. Maybe too high, so this would potentially be a reasonable level. Sure. We need some automation. If we put you next to each other. Good job, Camille. Yeah, good job. Here. If we put these payload thingies next to each other, there's gonna be one gap in between. And then that would mean we would have filled this one gap with just a bunker door, maybe. I'm not entirely sure if that's what we want to do. Also, I could have built you all one to the left. You'd miss one spot, one input for the turbine. And, well, if that's the case, I put you up here instead. If we put this one to the left, we could have had another transformer here. Well, I'll just put it on top. Connect you up, bring more power to the top. What's that, steel? Oh yeah, that sounds like the bestest idea. And then some conductive wire. Good. Then we're gonna figure out how we want to do all this. Wait, aren't you supposed to be like... I see more ratbots flying about. What is with this atmosphere? Why is it... You could just deliver that, you know. Yes, okay, good. So if you're also super bored, just go ahead and clean things up a bit now. Did we put the liquid lock here? Yes, we did. So this should all... Wait, oh, you can't reach here. I see. Put the floor in place and the ceiling here. Oh, I can't go up either. I guess we make these two floors that are 3 high each. I don't know why we still have the storage bin with the off-gassing stuff over here, but sure. Right. You deconstruct all that nonsense. Almost. This goes away, that goes away. All of this, all of that. I'd like you to keep the ladder tiles so we have range into everything. The pipe is empty, the pipe is empty. Alright. Yes, and we also want to have bunker doors above our rockets, obviously. There's a 2 space in between the rockets. We could have the sensor there as well. And maybe, I don't know how much I want the bunker doors to be aligned with the very side of the map. If we had the space scanner in between, that pretty much reaches all the way to the side, doesn't it? Can we do that? Can we check that space scanner? Well, that would be fine. We're gonna miss like 7% or so. So yes, we bring the doors all the way over. That is 4, 24, 5, 6 doors. The scanner doesn't care for overheat, only for melt. We put it up. There's a maximum. There's a maximum of how close you can put it to the ceiling before it gets further reduction in efficiency. And put another transformer to the side here. Production, not production. Yeah, before it gets further detection efficiency. I said that before. But yes, this door. What else is here? Nothing. Just have you on the same thing. Isn't a normal door the same power requirement as a bunker door? Yeah, that's funny. Though a normal door was probably not gonna require power only so short, for such a short amount of time, that it is not indeed going to overload the wire. This is not enough to overload things anyways, but well. Yes, okay, so we'll have our, for one, go up here. Maybe we'll need more power. But first we need to define this one, right? That's the center. This should be fine. As in, I'll bring you a bit further down. There's no point in moving you up all the way. Are the rockets gonna be a bit problematic for that? They shouldn't have any influence. No. So I put you here. You can come in from the side. These tiles can be basically whatever, but they will heat up. So they should be tungsten. For now, I'll just make them out of... Yeah, you can have that. It's a bit expensive, but sure. And this wire, well, for now, we'll do steel. And for the automation, we'll have to access this wall anyways, so there goes that. There will be some more need for additional automation, so there's that. And for the time being, we'll just keep it on. We'll keep it open manually. There, this one goes away. Good. What do we print here? Oh, would you look at that, a pink unitard. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely. Okay, and over here, more space to be made. More space. What about the power wire? Probably not needed. Probably, well, needed, yes, but not here. You're gonna be part of this whole left-hand side setup, and we're going to need more here if we put more diamond presses in place. As for now, right, your automation and all that. We're still waiting for that. So there goes the automation wire. Wire. I said this was 6 bunker doors. No. That's 7, 8. We can have like 120 is 10. 1200 is 10. Like 17 or so. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, if we build them here anyways, we can just keep going, I guess. But a full setup. Not that it really matters too much. We're gonna open this up fully. You get your power. What's that still? Steel? Okay. Bit excessive, but sure. I'll leave that the way it is. You get some random bunker tiles here. Save a little bit on stuff. Make things a little bit worse on scanning efficiency, but fine. You're gonna open up. You're gonna be all the way over here on the same level. Right next to it, we should get like quite a bit of efficiency. Quite a bit of efficiency we should get. Keep deconstructing all this. Sure. And how do we get here? The bottom, the left, the right, the bottom. From here. Seems good, man. Now we have room for this one as well, yes. They're all aligned and that and such. You get your power here, go down. Your access point is over these stairs. This part we do not require anymore. Neither is that required. Automation will be pretty much the same one more time. Well, actually, if either of you requires... No, that's a different one. We need you down here. So, same setup. You turn on. You turn everything off. If you're not on, everything is on because you're off. And that's a NOT gate. And so you request rod bolts, you divert them to the top into here, which you two are not aligned. You should be aligned. So this goes one to the left, one to the start. And you just trapped yourselves. If you can catch the falling plastic, good. Then this goes one to the left. Automation wire down. You go in here. Make this completely streamlined. And you go down here and we decouple you all from the from the other entities. Are you open? You're not open. This is not open at all. Decouple this from the other entities. Open up more space for another diamond press. Also, please reach these random pieces of automation. Thank you. Okay. This is gonna be all coal, consumable ore, and a singular auto sweeper that keeps those two stacked up. Wait. You could be at the bottom. This is gonna go away. You could even have... we have no room for another... Oh, maybe we do. I was about to say we have no room for another bin or anything. If this sweeper is here, but if we to the left and to the right, no, only to the right, we can put theoretically a bin here. Since this is closed off and this is gonna be ignored by the duplicates in any way, we can do that, sure. You do not yet enable this redirection, and you just keep demanding more diamonds, red bolts, whatnot. Coal, for that matter. Consumable ore. The coal goes here then. You have an errand? You do. I did set it super low, and that's on purpose. It's all great. If you deconstruct things, I'm sure you can do this in the right order. Or can you now? You did. Great. Right. This one's simple. That's just a NOT gate, right? Right. That's just a NOT gate. You keep requesting stuff. And what's that? That's nonsense. Wait, did you run an errand because you lost some red bolts? Or have you never been filled up? Is our timer off again, or is the game again just doing random bits and pieces on red bolt degradation? That's probably what's happening. If we put this one further to the right, we would be able to put any potential next payload thingy further, one further to the right as well. Not that we need the space, but well, who knows. Yeah, and then we have the whole issue with powering you up and adding your automation wire. Wait, we don't need to add the automation wire, do we? What we would want... No, we don't have auto miners. We don't have to have an elaborate setup like over here that has extra doors and whatnot to protect the miners and whatnot. So this is just fine. Just need the additional. I don't need even. Just want the additional meteor detection or scanner network, whatever. We do, however, want you powered up, so that's kind of important. Make this a straight line, thank you. You are clear. So let's go ahead and change you around a bit as well, make this all again into a straight line. And how about, for the time being, this access tube just has its own little power network. Nobody's gonna be overloading here. Great, righty. Righty? Sure. Not the most accessible storage bin here. If we want to load the loaders, we should do that from below, from here. We can keep this bin around for whatever purposes we might come up with. For now, here, the sweeper. We could also have a thingy there. We could also have a brain. We could also have a loader here to bring the diamond down. Actually, is the diamond gonna be hot or something? Are you gonna tell me that? No, you tell me the general stuff in here. Conductivity and radiation shielding and all that. I normally melt those red bolt storage. They tend to do that, yeah. Being in a vacuum is tough. Yeah, I had what I think I melted the last one of the first red bolt generators. But we do want to set up a cooling loop anyways. We do need to cool the payload launchers as well, so things will all be in one spot, so it's gonna be reasonably nice to, or easy, with one simple loop that's just gonna, for the time being, cycle through the base here and dump the heat in the atmosphere. But yes, I can totally see things getting melted. Not the diamond press though, right? That one should have overheat temps, yes. But we also melted last time. It was an AT over here, which was made from steel. Because, well, I don't know if you were here yesterday. We had a bit of a... Before we built this and activated it, I wanted to make a... make this accessible. And I said, I need to quickly build an airflow tile here to keep this in place. After I replaced the obsidian tile here with that granite tile, so it would melt in just a bit. Especially stating that we need to come back here to build the flow tile. And then forgetting about that, and well, they did build the granite tile and it melted, and yay. We had magma all over the place. Are you contributing to the scan network? Because I'm not sure right now. No automation. This building has not yet. I do know you're not automated, but does it affect my scanning efficiency? Because right now I can't see that since all the stuff in space is blocked, all the tiles. And you are all hooked up. And even if I... You have 94 right now. If I did that, you're still hooked up, right? So you don't give me this warning. So worst case, I just need to put one piece of wire there to game with a game. What was that? Oh right, you reactivated the seed. You're still running. Okay, you're still generating red bolts. I might want to put plastic tiles here for slightly improved shielding. Also, who's vomiting? Oh, you're on top here right now? Yeah, sure. Let's give you some candy. Welcome to the candy land. Who's green? Leo? You don't look so good here. You already are on red bolt medicine. Welp. Do we have medicine? Are you eating your coal tablets? Your coal candy? You do. We have 201. And now Amari is doing the same. Are you trapped? You're not trapped. You're just cleaning house. Okay, great. Do you have medicine? 19. You're gonna make more. Wouldn't it be nice to also have, like, to say, give them red bolt medicine for like 5 cycles or so? The reason why I'm not doing max ability again is how annoying rats is. Yeah, I might tune that down in the future. It's just, unless they give us the ability to have a more intelligent way for duplicants to take their medicine, I will turn that down. Because that's just tedious and not really difficult. Feed more red pills. Yeah, just overfeed them on red pills. Yeah, sure. It's still dumb. This is not Factorio where you just brute force everything without outproducing any problem you might encounter. Pressure in here is still like 8 kilos. Yeah, okay, nothing's ever gonna off-gas. Do we have these batteries? They are slowly but surely filling up. Okay. What about pressure in here? We did not add any more heat. Wait, why are you heating up? How's the water in here? The steam hot enough? The AT? Probably. We have no automation for this. You were supposed to be remade entirely anyways. Let's see, we start with putting a tile here. Water will, I think, eventually come down this way. Something like that. On a lower priority. Just so you guys have something to do. A lower priority. What do we do here? The same, basically. Except it's more ugly. Is it more ugly though? Doubly reusing this pipe. Is it really more ugly? So dupes that had little to no red absorption absorbed. Don't eat rat pills. Yeah, it's just once they hit, you should be able to set a value like this one. Wait, what? Oh yes, it's maxed out. Yeah, we did do that. Wait, just don't. That's fine. Right, so you set the value, say 25 rats or just whatever you think is right for your difficulty. And when they hit that threshold, they just start eating the thing. It's the most obvious thing, I think, that you should do, but oh well. You can hop here and here and here. You can hop, yeah, okay. And then we're gonna put a shut off in this spot to disable our oil wells by disabling the water flow. And we don't want water to sit in pipes inside the gas chamber. You go here. Oh great, we need power. Oh, thank god we have power nearby. It's only super heavy rough wire. And that's gonna destroy your access point, sure. That's fine. Okay, and we then go ahead and fill this up. Why are you red? You should probably be green. If it's below, here, make this 66. Alright, and you're then gonna fill this up to 66, and you are all connected. Good. This is old, this goes away. Good. What's the temp here? -2. Oh, wow. Did you actually manage to? That's quite hot. Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it is. Holy shoot. Can you just... This planetoid is a bit worse than the other ones, isn't it? That's 375. Oh yes. Oh yes. It is called the Radioactive Ocean. Maybe there's a reason to that. Could you just not stay in the radiation then? You can move, you just don't. Now I would love it if somebody had a task on this. It should be on the triage cot or something. Well, Abe is assigned. Not sure anybody's doing that. We need another cot here. That's the most important thing, just in case. And we also have more room for a thingy here, maybe. Again, just in case, or here. That's also still within the base's confines. You're gonna just stay there and... minus stamina, sure. Minus bathroom. You did take your rat pills, right? Just to make sure you are not being super weird about things. You did not take your rat pill medicine. So... there is like 300 pills here. That's 201, 200, 266. I just need to check. It's just hard to see if somebody's coming from. If not, I'm gonna go back because that's nonsense. And the game is missing out on giving me information that is crucial. Bunker door, ape. Okay, Brainless is taking him up. Nails is vomiting, I'm sure. Yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, well, whatever. No. As for priorities, I do want not the bunker door, but I want the automation and the power in place. Who else is incapacitated? Really? Let me at least the timer reset. Yeah. Game, are you kidding me, game? Because... Okay, but he did take his consumables, right? I did check that. He didn't, so... I'm super right to be upset about him not having that -100, which would keep him alive. There's also no priority for taking medicine, or is there? Just checking if I actually screwed up anywhere, or if the game is just being really unreasonable. Where's the priorities? Here. Life support. Duplicants will first choose. That's an errand, yes, but is it life support to take medicine? They're always running for the medicine. It should not be any of that. I guess the best way to find out is to check a duplicant that is actually eating a red pill and check what kind of task he's doing. It should really reset, mate. That's not helpful. Full bladder. If you could just put him on the toilet and have him drain, that would help already. He should really just have been incapacitated way before. Okay, he's just gonna die. I'm not sure I'm gonna accept that. Like, he should... I had these guys incapacitated. It's the game. You are assigned, you know. Yeah, he's just gonna die from nonsense. Can we get a quick look at the wiki? No, can we get a quick look at the in-game information? Radiation, sickness... Radiation sickness. Red sickness is certain death. If they get incapacitated, you mean? Yep, okay. I thought they would get... They'll just fall off. I mean... What's the threshold? Shouldn't it go down? And it doesn't go down. Radiation sucks. Let's have a look at that real quick still. I want to see the thresholds. And again, anyways, the solution to that would be to cycle through your duplicants every time to check their value on radiation and then restrict the access, which again is stupid. And I also already said he should have taken his medicine, which he didn't, which is just ridiculous. It's much lower in hardest. Alright, that's true, yeah. It's like they lose 100 per run to the toilet as well on normal, and they lose like 25 on very hard. Sickness there, and double fall, incapacitated, and is in need of rescue. Yeah, that's not death though. Like, yes it is apparently, but it is supposedly, well, in need of rescue, not in need of death. Is there anything else that is certain death or something? Is you saying, Leo, that it's a certain death, just personal experience? I think it's a bug that they just die. Yeah, I don't know, this seems... Considering how they nerfed slime and zombie spores into oblivion and made them like basically irrelevant. Even zombie spores were like, oh, whoops, I got zombie spores, whatever. -10 on all stats, and that's it. And zombie spores, it's your own fault, pretty much, but babysitting red balls? Dude. Death, die. I'm not missing anything here, right? No, it just... it's useless. Okay, let's close this. And let's have a look. Well, we're gonna go back to the start of the cycle. Sorry about that, but well, it's gonna cost us a life. We have like reloaded 6 times or so. So we have still like 10 reloads. Even if we used it for a bug. Yeah, that seems like not properly integrated. Sorry. And I do want to keep Ape. Let's see if we can make him... Wait, you're limiting... Yes, I said at some point I'm limit it to 1 reload every 100 cycles. Nah. We have plenty of reloads. But it prevents me from just reloading for any minor nonsense. Like getting water in the steam chamber or so. But something like this I wouldn't even necessarily take a reload away for. Because 1, he didn't take his pills, which seems complete nonsense. 2, there's no indication whatsoever anywhere, in-game or out of the game, that duplicants should die like this. If anything, the indication is that duplicants need help, and if they get help, they should be fine. I mean, he shouldn't fall off the triage code. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's have a look at Ape then. Did you have... I mean, also Nails was just standing there doing nothing, so... I'm not saying the simulation is bugged or anything, but... Yeah, would you look at that? Take Red Pill, he's just standing there. That's completely bugged. He's just standing there, waiting to walk down. You only know when they're sick and you hover over... Yeah. Yeah, but also, he just got sick by 150 rats, trying to get to the red pills, but he didn't walk. What is this? Oh, I know what they're doing. Oh my god, this is such a stupid mechanic. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm just... Oh my god, I'm so furious right now. Yes, they're waiting for the bunker doors. Oh my god, god. Why? Sorry. Oh my... That's the dumbest thing. Yes, I've said this before, I know. But, oh my god, this is so stupid. I get it, it's probably not the most straightforward fix to do. You could say it's not even a bug properly. The shortest path, the dumb... You can't even send them like this, you have to send them like this. Step by step. It's such a dumb mechanic. Are you gonna walk? Oh my... I'm so furious right now. I can't even. Oh my god. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. Hey, Leo. What are you... Build a bunker door? Okay, fine. Need to calculate travel speed on tile and animation speed. Yes. Why? Such nonsense. Can you at least stay on top of the tiles now? Okay, great. Oh my god. The game is more laggy now too. Oh no, it's getting better. Okay. I think I have a fix for that. Sort of. For now. This might do something. They might try and go over the top now. If we put 2 tiles here. Bunker has no there's no permissions for bunker doors. Also, have you seen permissions on Willow's infinite storage? I can lock them, yes, but any duplicate, I don't know. Just leave it be for now. Oh god. This should be done in a bit. They're gonna take a break now. I wonder how long they have been standing there. They might have been standing there for like half a cycle. Willow had her infinite, what's it, potato? Infinite storage, and she did restrict access. And the door was horizontal, so she went ahead with this and said nobody can go through, and duplicants went just like this way through it instead of vertically. Ignoring the, opening the door, ignoring the fact that they're not supposed to go through at all. Yeah, she was like, I'll just restrict the access. I don't need to lock the door, it looks ugly. There wasn't too much water there yet, but still. I wasn't surprised, to be honest, but yeah. Alright, you guys are all full, well, yeah, but you are not ready yet, because you need access, you need clearance. We gotta calculate our clearance, so we have a NOT gate for you guys. So there's gonna be a NOT gate here. Average only experience, yes. Best game. So you are going to be, what do we first? NOT gate or filter gate? We have the NOT gate first. So once you are, you're red, once you go green, this goes red. And you keep the bunker doors open for, you keep the bunker doors open for 40 seconds plus whatever we need to, I know. You keep them open for the latest time the sensor gives us a signal, -40. Actually, by the next time our duplicates come up here, the doors might be open. But you're not powered though, right? Could you just first build the power thing and then, you know, that helps? That might just help, guys. That might just help. Especially over here. Especially over here. Oh, yeah, that should maybe help. Okay, again, we need to check for you guys stuff. So if you send a green signal, that means the doors go close. Actually, we gotta check this one. So as soon as the doors... as soon as the doors close, we might want... we want this signal over here. So we might want these gates at the center rather than over here. So as soon as we get a green signal, a red signal over here, you can still be... shoot. It's a bit annoying. Wait, no, hold on. I can make you go both offline by having a green signal come into your output port. We just have to make this directed by an extra gate so you don't feed back. So we have a signal coming in here and here. Like 40 seconds. How is the clearance gonna be? Like, is there gonna be clearance while the doors close? There should be still clearance while the doors close, right? And then the clearance will reactivate after they have opened up completely. So we would have to wait. We can wait and let this still run for 40 seconds after the doors start closing. And then we have, after the doors start opening, wait another 40 seconds. I think. If not, we can still adjust the times. Anyways, there goes the NOT gate, and you keep things open. We bring the automation over to here, I guess. This would be a good level. It would also be a bit in the way of things. Enable, disable payload launcher. If we disable this thing, does it also... It would at best disable the red signal, the output signal, which would be the opposite of what we want, because we want this inverted. So we can't use this input. If either of you are green, we can't connect these directly. Yeah, okay, whatever. So you go like this, go like that. We already need a gate here anyways. We can use that to keep you green, red. This one is the opposite of what we have on the door line. If the doors are open, you need to be, whatever comes over needs to be red. So it would make more sense to invert this. So the NOT gate would go up. Where's this? Oh yes, we have our own little thing here. Yes. Thanks, Nails. So what are you up to, Nails? A building? Oh my god. Can I do that? After all, I might just want to... No, that doesn't do anything. It will eventually. Let's not do that. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be... Wait, don't you have power yet? You do have power, so at worst... Yeah, it's faster now. Nails. So, supply construction material. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to go right inside. Hop up first. Then they can take up your material again. Build automation wire. You go up. And... You did it, guys. You went over. Okay, I'm gonna watch these. So... I'll just stay with you guys for now. For a quick sec. Right? I'll just stay with you for a second here. Especially you, Nails. Wait, isn't that open already? Okay, now it is. You try to use the ladders. No, you try to... Oh, don't build. Don't be constructed. Okay. We can check your clearance. They're opening. There's no clearance. Well, you won't have full clearance quite yet. And there should be some here. Maybe not, because it's not in range. Or maybe we have to re-select you. No. What about you? There's nothing happening here yet. What about you? Can you reach this? You can go up here, go down here, and reach all these tiles, right? You can't go to the Yes, you can. You can go up here. Hey, what else are you trying to do instead? Deconstruct. Medical supply. God, I hate them for that. Whatever. You may leave. You may do your thing. And in the meantime, we're gonna take care of this. Right. So we need this one's actual sensor, actual signal, which is gonna go green. And we keep it red until 40 seconds before the bunker doors need to close. When that happens, we make this go through, it goes green, the NOT gate goes red, and the doors close. And then another 40 seconds later, you're red. Yes. another 40 seconds later, the next gate is also gonna go red. You do stay... Yes, you do stay green as long as we have a shower. So we'll have a green signal here, which will have you turned off. We can't reach things like this right now. Let's see, this is 4 high, this is 3, okay, something like that. And here, and maybe here. Wait, you tell me you can reach this? No. Why can you... Why is this so... Why is this grayed out? Okay, whatever. They should all be grayed out, but only one of these. Weird. Anyways, so 40 seconds after the doors close, you also turn off. Now, once this goes red, you're instantly going red too. You should stay green for another 40 or so seconds. We do need a buffer gate here anyways to have this all directional, as I said before. We could have you go down here. If we changed you a little bit around. That is kind of ugly though. Or we'll have to put this gate here and go over the top. It's both ugly. Question is, which is less ugly? Neither is. They're both super ugly. Right, so you have clearance. You have clearance as well. So you may demand some red bolts now. We're gonna check for temps. Are you still flashing things? No, you stopped doing that. Great. So you're not generating any red bolts anymore. Not any extra anyways. Guess we gotta go up by 1. I'm sure this one's gonna still run. Yes, we still first need all these other things in place. If I told you to do this, there might be some random weirdness going on. If we just move the red bolt around a bit. Nah. Improbable. You should go up eventually then. What if I told you to send another one? Just reset things. It's probably not gonna do the trick. And why would it? Yeah, no. Okay. The radiation vomiting? Sure. Look at how happy Sweepy is about this. He's more than willing to mop this all up. Oh yeah, and there's more. Oh, you actually kind of stressed out. Only Leo. Okay. Sorry about that, boy. But the CO2 went down, so that's nice. And all the vomit just fittingly plummeted down into the petroleum generators room. Having all these things nice and together. Oh yes, and of course, our uranium formed blocks. Not surprised by that at all. Move that over here, move it outside. How cold is this stack? 8 degrees. The dirt is 72. Not too convinced about the dirt, considering how what temperatures our sleet would prefer. Oh well, we have 12 million calories here, and 3 over here, and this should be restricted to 2, at least in barbecue. So all things are good. By the way, Jin, you should move over, shouldn't you? There's no more. There's a few more Dracos in here. You're not getting scaly before you die. Or maybe you will. And this one maybe as well. That's like 70%. Yeah, 70 and some. And you have like 7. Oh, that's the same one. No, you're both gonna give us more. You're both gonna give us more reed fiber. Who's idling and why? How? Great. It's a dumb question. Are you trapped because of lack of power? And why can't I click you? Okay, no. Power is sufficient. Power up here is not connected. It's not connected. Well, there's more things that are not connected. And of course we don't have any wood. So just that. We don't need really to have for one copy paste, but what? How's this battery? They saw. I'm squinting my eyes. What the fuck? I thought there was no power here. Maybe I just didn't properly see the batteries. But they're full. Okay, sure. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining. Right, you're supposed to then bring all of this to the top. We're gonna move this nonsense away. Just push this inside of here. Go like this. And the excess goes into the petroleum boiler, which we copy paste this setup. Do we want... Wait, nonsense. This is even more nonsense. Okay, we did not account for space, solar. You give us power all the way to 30, 25, starting at 15. You give us power. Nope, that should be the one. Okay, it just dropped all the way down. The entire power is gone. Because it's night, yeah. You start later. You do 10 to 15 or so. And the hydro, we don't need hydro. You can also do 10 to 15, or maybe 15 to 20. Yeah, I'd like you to run before we use up the gas, which is already increasing again. Or is it? No, we never brought water in. Oh, right. We couldn't. We didn't, because we had to fix the bug. Right. You go in here, you can reach everything now. You still need to open this up too. And bring power down. Well, just gonna build a few ladder tiles to actually be able to reach down here. And bring the power down as well. Well, the nice thing is you have nothing else to do, so you're gonna do this quickly. Nope, stay there. Power. Why? Power? Power, yes, that too. No, but first shut off and whatnot. Wait, we're out of steel? We can use gold here. But what? Did we just use steel for some wire somewhere? This is all made of lead. Okay, so that was not what stopped you. Can you build this first and then put a full layer again in place? And you're connected. Are you properly set up? No, if it's below... Let's make this nice. Okay. And we don't make more plastic. We have 150 tons here. No, 220 tons. So that's plenty. It's gonna be a thing here eventually. Let's not do that yet. Oh no, actually. We put this below. You're 30 degrees. That's good. You guys have still plenty of things to do. I don't know. Maybe not. But you seem to be not idling too much, so just leave you to it. And I want to see, are people trapped in space? No. Wait, did we just... Well, we are missing a few doors still, so there's that. You are missing way more than just a few doors. For one, we can undo all of this. Wait, no. We can do 3 deep. We can do 3 deep from the top. We can undo all of this. Wrong tool. We can undo all of this and that. And then every third tile or so. To be able to reach the bottom. Like to the left and to the right of the holes we are making. You thought the update made it so you could technically survive with just one scanner? Yeah, you can. The one scanner has, if it's fully opened to the top, has a 47 or so % scanner network. And that gives you like a 140-second warning to 200. You can totally make this run with that. Or are those scanning rockets? That was just... I did the same on the other planetoid and I repeated that. I don't need it. I just happened to make that. Pretty much. But yeah, over here we do need that one. This and that one. This one is checking for payloads and it allows for these doors to open and for this to close more specifically. So we guide the payloads to our opener. Am I, by the way, losing frames? Because I'm having a red icon for my upload speed, but it's like 7,000 out of 6,000, which would indicate, well, now it's 5k out of 6. Not again, it's just jumping around. My last frame counter goes up slowly but surely. And green again. Anyways, this should all be... Hold on, we first need this door. Before that, not everything is reachable. And you are opening still. And you are being weird. Because you are not green and requesting just more stuff. Also, wait, what? You started generating stuff again. This is just the most weird thing ever. I'll take it. Yep. I mean, looking so forward to launchers just accepting bolts if they have no clearance. If I keep getting... I'm losing like 30% of my frames. Still, 20 now. Okay, well, that's annoying. It seems to work again. I'll reset my counter and check if we still lose frames. Kind of. No. Good. You have clearance. Okay, so now you're properly accepting bolts. No? You should fill up then. Are you not filling up because you have not... That's the dumbest thing ever. Do you need a target, really? Oh, that's just... Okay, now they're filling up, and once they're full, they deactivate this reflector. Things go just along the line. Yeah, we're still losing like a quarter of our frames. Okay then, I'll call it a day then. That's just a bit annoying. Okay, well, too bad. But, well, let's see who is online and who we can host ourselves over to. Diamond is still doing his September. September, yes. Who else is there? Oh, Beast is there too. I'll just send you over the Beast. He's doing the potato. Oh, alright. So that's a good thing. I won't be here. Well, I don't know. Not tomorrow, but the weekend is gonna be weird. We have visitors, so if anything, probably do some late evening streams. Quite without warning, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, for now, I wish you a great evening, day, night, whatever, and hopefully a good weekend if I don't see you. And until whenever, bye bye.